I want to knock off a few 5 cool ideas for you. So we're recording this today, and we can chase down the video later, but if you got a pen, you want to write these down because these are 5 very valuable tips. I'll give you the short version so you can copy them on anything. Just use your cloth napkins. I'm sure the guy from the hotel won't mind. Use the yellow ones. They'll show up better. First one is this. Number 1 issue for you as as club president, and it's also true for the incoming 4 governors, is you've got to develop talent in your club. You've got to discover what I call the hidden talent. Like when you get to be president, all these people will come forward and say, hey, I'll chair your such and such event, I'll do this. They're the same people that did it last year. And if you want the same results as last year, get those people to do it. They've already shown almost every trick they have to get that event to happen. But if you want to do better than last year, you've got to cultivate new talent. An easy way to do that is partner the veteran person with a new person. And make it clear that you want the new person to have at least some ideas in the mix, okay? So developing talent is especially important when you're trying to marshal a team. And what does this mean? It means you have to go out into the group, you have to find people that don't normally volunteer for stuff. And you have to romance them, man. Find the young people in your club and you say, this guy's not that young, but I'll use him. You say, hey, I really like your style. I don't know you very well. I'd like to get to know you better. Maybe we can meet for coffee sometime and chat. Would that be okay with you? This is called the yes question. You always nod your head yes when you ask a yes question. Would that be okay? You see, he's not even in my club and he's saying yes. See how powerful this technique is. And then later I'll say it again so he knows it, right? And by the way, what do you do for a living, sir?
I own some cell phone stores.
You own some cell phone stores. Excellent. So you're managing people and payroll and all kinds of things, yeah?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, I like how you think. I want to know more about this. And so I'm marrying his talent to the thing that I need in the club. He's never volunteered for anything before, but nobody's approached him like this before, right? I call it romance. You can call it whatever you want. Nobody's ever come up to him and shown interest in him as a human being. What do you do for a living? Very powerful question. What do you do? What are your hidden talents? Ask people these questions. Very cool. Number 2, on your napkin. Number 2, I want you to identify 3 goals. We call them legacy goals in the business because this is how you will be remembered in your president year. Legacy goals. Now, it could be they'll remember you later on. You're the person that brought technology to the club. You're the first person to allow us to take credit cards through Square, right? Or you're the first person to get us to every Rotarian every year. There's all kinds of goals. But here's the thing. These 3 goals have to have a number in them. Don't say you want to be a pretty good president or you want to have some fun events. I don't know what that means, right? I want to know what the number is because numbers don't lie. Numbers are really valuable. Where are you going to put this video? I would like to know, yes. Well, can we find it on your Facebook page, on your Rotary Facebook page?
I'll probably share it on my rodeo.
You won't be sharing it now that you said rodeo instead of Rotary. That's all right. She's got the right idea. So here's a pretty good presentation tonight, and she's going to make sure other people see it. Maybe some people in her rodeo club. I got to visit that club soon. Okay, number 3, praise both public and private. Compliments don't cost anything, but I think a lot of times we treat compliments like we're getting charged for them, right? You can say nice things to people, everybody. We're not that politically incorrect yet where you can't say nice things to people. And it turns out some people love it when you praise them in front of other people. And some people hate it when you do it in front of other people. Find out who likes what and then give it to them. It's not that hard. Bless you. This is nothing to sneeze at. You're fine. But the lady making the rodeo video is pissed.
I gotta steal my thunder.
Number 4, I was talking about earlier. Number 4 is you're going to ask questions and then you're going to listen to the answers. I ask questions even if I already know the answer. I ask you what I think I should do even if I already know what I'm going to do. It's not disrespectful. I am interested in your opinion. You understand the difference? And when you ask people what they think you care. It's a natural conclusion. Why are you laughing? Only ask them if you actually do care. Right? This is not fake, right? Only ask them if you do care what people think, don't you? So ask them. Don't say later, I'm going to do what I want. But then they're glad that you asked. You know, I had a little moment there. That's good. And number 5, the 5th cool idea, is something called image marketing. Now, image marketing's a pretty fun thing. It's a play on words, right? So it's your image as president, which, by the way, may need to be burnished after last year's president. And it's also using your cell phone, your smartphone, like a smart person. And so you should learn a little bit about photography because you're going to be taking a lot of pictures, hopefully. A lot of times what we do as governors and leaders, I know I've taken my share of selfies, but I also take a lot of pictures of other people because I want to fly their flag for them. For example, all of the governors coming into office should take headshots of your assistant governors and keep them in a folder on your district Facebook page. That way, when they do something nice, it's right there waiting for you. You just post it quickly and say, this is my favorite, assistant governor of the week. You can do the same thing with committee chairs, event chairs, people that do amazing things for the foundation. Headshots of everybody in your club, put them in a folder on your Facebook page. And you have access to it all the time. It's pretty cool. There's a thing in photography called the rule of thirds. It says symmetry is boring. So never have the subject directly in the middle of the frame. A little bit off center. For some of you, that will be easier than others. Some of you left of center or right of center. Also, there's a very easy way to crop your photos on iPhone, any phone, Android. And if you just post the photos that you take, you're showing people a lot of stuff that you don't want them to see. Cropping is such an easy thing to do. And you cut out the things that you don't want people to see. You are cultivating your image in more ways than one. You understand? And don't even get me started on things like light source and posting photos of people with their eyes closed. And the big lecture we got at Rotary Leadership Training Institute, a regional leadership Training Institute last week, was that we are now people of action. Have you heard the phrase? Which means you got to stop posting pictures of people sitting around, people. Like I took a picture of the throw of this room. This room is shaped like Vermont, for God's sakes. And I took a picture, not because I'm going to post a picture of a bunch of Rotarians sitting around. I'm going to post it and I'm going to present like a pro Facebook page to talk about the challenges of working a room like this, right? So I took it for another reason.